Hey Bendu fans, Andrew here. Today I want to give you an up close and personal introduction to the new Ebon Flow, our first Saber staff. First, let's kind of walk down the functionality of this Saber, and I'll show you how it compares with our previous Sabers and how it works with the quick swap chassis system. If you already have one of our products, you probably already have a chassis. And the way it works is just like it has in the past. You have your chassis in your sleeve. If you already own one of these, all you need to do, take it out, and you can put it in to your shell. And if you don't want to have a Saber staff and you only have one chassis, you don't want to buy a second one for this, you can still use this as a fantastic contact saber. It gives you a lot of reach and a lot more leverage when you're fighting. And also keep in mind that in the future here, we're designing a emitter pommel that goes on the end of this, so you can have a counterweight, which throws off a little bit of weight towards the front and kind of pushes it more towards the back, so it's a little bit more comfortable to deal with. Now, if you do want to use a Saber staff, you're going to need a second chassis, which we do offer the chassis as a kit in 2 or in 1. And there you go. Here's our Saber staff. The first thing you're going to notice is there's no sound holes. And we did that because we wanted to avoid weakening the Saber staff at all. Where we could put sound holes is through this section right here. This is where most of our reinforcement is. But after we built this, we realized it actually sounds nice and loud without sound holes because carbon fiber allows sound to penetrate it, unlike aluminum. I mean, you can tell that is stinking loud for not having any sound holes. Next, let's go over why it's designed the way it is. We wanted to design this specifically for people who are going to use it in combat and flow users. As such, this chassis is perfectly balanced. You'll notice that with a lot of Saber staffs, the button stick for ignition are on both sides up here. We have ours flipped, so now it's perfectly balanced. Another thing that we did was we thinned out the center right here. This makes it super comfortable to carry and super easy to do a one-hand spin with it, and also for catching. And what's nice about it, this choke down section right here, is also prevents your hands from slipping back and forth. So that was kind of the method behind our madness for why we designed it the way we did. As you can kind of see, all the accent pieces here are completely flipped 180 degrees from each other. And so that's basically our Ebon Flow. You can get this in any weave that you want. So if you see a weave on there that's you really like, whether it's copper or data or the Karuku or the marbled Karuku or the Yakoa, just simply add that to the notes. We only have a black one so far, but we have all the material to make anything differently. And then as you order stuff, we're going to update our pictures and kind of show examples of what the other weaves are going to look like with this. Other than that, though, let's go outside and let's spin this thing around.